Hey y'all, welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're a subscriber. So today we're going to be getting into this blunt cut pony. It's very cute. It was very simple, very easy. The hardest part was probably cutting it all straight. We're not gonna make this intro too long. We're just gonna jump right into it. Okay, y'all, so first things first, if you want to see the first half of this hair tutorial, you can go on my Instagram or go look at my YouTube reels. It's labeled hair tutorial on either one. I'm also going to make a separate playlist for hair tutorials to put my shorts and of course my videos in, so y'all can go and find it a lot easier. If you want to see how I did the first part of this hair tutorial, again, go check that out on there. I'm basically showing you how I molded my hair in place with the Super Murray's beeswax. Got to be an edge brush and a hot blow dryer, and you can see the difference of it being slicked down and molded in place. I used 2 thick rubber bands to create the base of my ponytail and some wrap strips, and then I finally got into the wrapping of the pony. When you see where the base of my pony is, also I use the chair as an anchor for the hair so that I can like just pull it in a way that is manageable for wrapping it around multiple times. This really helps, okay? So as you can see, I wrapped this white wrap strip around the braid and then secured it with that black hair glue, this 30-second hair glue that you could get from your local beauty supply, okay? And then for the base of my ponytail, I put 2 thick rubber bands, one on the base and then one right after it, so that I could create kind of a foundation for when we wrap the hair around the base to create that like cute wraparound look that I'm about to show you right now. So we will be doing many sleek ponytails. So as far as like sleeking your hair down, if y'all want a full tutorial for that, it is coming soon. I promise you, because this is not the last or first time I've done a sleek pony. Okay. Once you get to the base, wrap it around a couple times as you saw, and then instead of like bobby pinning it or gluing it in place and then like wrapping a strand around like really messily, if you like it like that, fine. I like mine very sleek and neat. So I take a good bit of hair, I want to say about an inch long of hair, and I see if it's going to be a good width to create the illusion of like a wraparound hair ponytail that's flat and sleek. And I keep kind of going with it, and until I'm like, okay, this is good, I have enough hair, I'm like, okay, I go ahead and grab my Got To Be Free spray. And then basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna mold this in place. So you're gonna spray it, and then you're gonna basically use your hands to keep petting it down and pressing it down into place. Again, a lot of a sleek pony like this is molding the hair into place. So I wrap and then I spray and then I blow dry it so that it can really stay where it's at. We don't want this slipping out. We don't want us, whipping our hair back and forth, and the next thing we know, this part is unraveling. So after I do the first layer, I go behind that first layer where that second thick rubber band is, and I fold the hair over that second part of the rubber band behind the first part. So it creates kind of more of a thick band so that it's not so skinny and close to the base. As you can see, it's thick in the sense that, or it's wide. It's not like narrow. It's wide, okay? Once you wrap it enough to where you have very little bit of hair left, you're going to start going back up towards the base of the pony, okay? As you can see, I'm spraying it, then I'm using my finger to mold it in place. Keep pressing it down so that the hair knows where it's supposed to go. Okay, you hold the paintbrush to your life, not anybody else. You hold that paintbrush. You're holding that edge brush. You gonna tell your hair where to go. Okay, so use that blow dryer to dry it into place, and then keep molding it down. Keep molding it down. I really didn't even want to speed this part up because I just wanted y'all to see it real time, because it's already a kind of difficult thing to explain to you guys. So I really hope that this is showing you guys how to do it. Yes, it takes practice, and it also takes a lot of attention to detail. You don't want the hair of the ponytail to get tangled within you trying to wrap this around the base. So that's why I usually put my hand under the ponytail so that none of the ponytail hair gets mixed up into the wraparound hair. So this part, I go really slow. As you can see, I take my time. I make sure it's looking good throughout the entire process, looking in the mirror, putting my head down, spraying it a couple times. I spray it on the top, on the bottom, on the sides, and then I blow dry it again, and I mold it again with my hand just to make sure that it is stuck in place. We do not want that hair going anywhere than where we need it to be. Okay, so again, I just wanted to show y'all full time. You see, I'm molding it down with my thumb, and I'm also pressing the cold air on the hot blow dryer because you don't want to burn your hands off. It like can, honestly, it hurts when it's hot and you're burning and it's burning your hand. So I press the cold, as you can see that blue button on the blow dryer, I'm pressing that down as I'm molding the bottom, the back, the side, the front of it, just making sure that it's staying in place, you guys. So I know it's not perfect. I am not someone who wants to reach a point of perfection because perfection does not exist, ladies. Perfection does not exist, okay? It's hard enough being a woman. Just do what you can. I thought it was really cute. I was already feeling so cute. So I was like, okay, now it's time to get into the blunt cut pony. Again, perfection is not the goal here, okay? I understand that something can be straight, but listen, it's a work in progress. Practice makes progress. That's what I'm trying to say. Practice makes progress. Okay, so maybe the next blunt cut pony, I'll be able to cut it all the way straight. But look, bear with me. Okay, I'm just showing y'all how I did it. So do as I say and not as I do. As far as this, I would try to, if you got a friend around to help you straighten it out, then ask that friend, because honestly, some help would have been appreciated because I was like twisting my head every which way. And then the first time I cut it, y'all, look how crazy it came out. It was so crooked. Lord have mercy. It was more crooked than the bottom row of my teeth. I said, oh my God in heaven, please. I was like, okay. I was like, no way. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, boy. So I just honestly kept trying to make this as straight as possible. I was trying to make sure that, like, if I flipped the hair a certain way, all the strands were even. So like I did it to the back, and then after I cut the back of the ponytail, or after I cut it in the back of my head, I was like, okay, how is it looking? Like, is it still uneven? And it was. So then I took it to the other side of my head and made sure that the other part of the ponytail was as straight as possible. It was also hard because the scissors kept like folding in on itself because the hair is thick. So maybe I need some new hair shears as well. That probably would help. Or like a razor. I saw some girls use a razor. So like I said, do as I say, not as I do, as far as this part is concerned. Because a razor, like an electric razor, like people use to cut men's hair, or a short cut or a buzz cut or a pixie cut for women. So that probably would have helped a lot, because as you can see, the scissors kept folding the hair on itself, and it was like making it super difficult. And I didn't want to let the hair go, because that means I would have to reposition myself. It was really truly a trust the process type of style. Okay, but once I got this last little piece, I was like, okay, it's coming together. Like, and then you see it's still jagged. So I was just trying to like make sure, like, how can I make these ends as straight as possible, because I was like, it's not giving straight right now, it's giving jagged. Like, I was like, oh no. So I just kept brushing it out, and I was like, okay, how can I make this as straight as possible? I put the trash bag behind me, y'all, and then I started just kind of try to even it out in the back of my head so that the ponytail was even. It still was not giving that. So I was like, okay, well, let me go ahead and flip the ponytail up. And this really helped because it showed me which pieces were sticking out, because I held it at the same spot of the ponytail. And I was like, okay, so I need to cut this piece. They had this little jagged piece that wouldn't get cut until I finally could get it. And then I was like, okay, we're getting somewhere. Again, practice makes progress. Okay, so I held it taut one more time, and then I was like, let me just give it a good straight cut. I kind of cut off more than what I would have liked to. It still came out cute, but I cut off more than I would have liked to, because I was trying to get that piece, but I couldn't see. So I cut off the front, and then I was like, oh my God, like, this ponytail is so thick. Like, she thick. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have to just go ham with it. Then I got scissor happy, and you know what happens when you get scissor happy. I said, okay, so now the ponytail is gonna be shorter than what I thought. I turned the ponytail a little bit so I could finally get that dang piece. I was like, oh my God, finally I got it. Dusted all the hair off me because it was everywhere. That was another thing. I was trying to prevent the hair getting everywhere, but in the end, I just had to do what I had to do. Like, it was like, all right, I'm gonna just have to deal with it. And I finally got it straight. Like, oh my gosh. So I cleaned it up a little bit more. That little piece, y'all see that little piece? Boy, I was trying to get that piece. I was not playing with that little piece of hair. I said, why are you playing with me? Why are you playing with me? Why is this little piece of hair want beef? But finally, I got it as straight as I could possibly get it, y'all. Like, I was like, I feel like this is as good as it's going to get. And if I keep cutting, it's just going to get worse. So I was just like, okay, this is cute. This is cute. And, you know, this is good enough. Good enough. Okay, so now we're going to get into the edges. Okay, edges are everything to me. Like, I have a huge 5-head forehead like Riri. Okay, that's my forehead sister. Like, we both got big foreheads, and I love that about us because it holds our big brain for our big bright ideas, right? So for me, I love a good edge, like curly Sue edge look. I love a dramatic edge. I love a fluffy edge. Some girls hate it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? The girls that get it, and the girls that don't. I think it's super cute. You know, just like how some people hate cilantro because 50% of the people on this planet Earth, their taste buds process the cilantro as a soap taste. Like, it tastes like literal soap instead of cilantro, so they hate it. Whereas I love cilantro. So, you know, that goes without saying. If you hate dramatic edges, I don't know what to tell you, baby, because the girls that get it, and the girls that don't. So I took my edge booster after I curled my edges with my mini titanium Babyliss Lord, that long titled Babyliss Pro Titanium Mini Flat Iron. And then I took my edge booster, laid it only on the base. I don't put the edge booster all over the curl because we want that to be fluffy. Okay, so if I do get edge booster on the curl, it's from the excess of it being at the base of the edge. So I only so my hair is kind of brown at the roots. I only put the edge booster on the brown part, leave the blonde part fluffy, and then I use whatever gets on it to mold it in place. So I don't completely saturate the entire front of my head in edge booster because I still want them to be kind of fluffy. I don't want them to be too edged or gelled down. That's just how I like them right now. That could really change. I don't know, but I'm using a C motion to, you know, curl the edge in place and comb it in place. I'm like combing it in a C shape. And then I kind of just mold it with the rat tail end of the edge brush. And once I have the, you know, curls that I want and I feel super cute, I know that I'm done. I did a couple of finishing touches, and y'all, let's just get into this final look because, it ate. So this is the finished look. I love this pony. I actually did it 2 years ago when I was blonde, and I was like, I have to recreate this and get some fire pics, and I got those fire pics. So like, I just love it so much. Like, it just is swinging. It's like so like not stiff wear. You know what I'm saying? It's giving that. So the only thing is it's getting caught in the little curls, but I really love these little curls. I wish I would have put more hair down here, but it's okay. This ate so bad. If y'all want to see the get ready with me on this makeup look, y'all go on my Instagram, okay? This is my Instagram. Y'all go follow me. Y'all go put these emojis if you came from this video, so I know like you're a real one, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's gonna basically end this video. Also, if you want to see how I did these nails, that is also on my Instagram, so y'all go check that out. With that being said, thank you for listening, watching, and existing. I'm Ariel. Until we meet again, bye.